Hello and welcome back to Minecraft with me, DX Phoenix. Hope everyone is ready for this next episode. And as you can already tell by the title of the episode, we are actually in, and we're actually going to be doing bees. So let's get started. And as you can see, I've also zoomed my minimap in because I want to show you something. So then, any of you that was around for the stream, you already know this. However, the barn has been moved, as we can see. I can't speak again today, as it seems. And I've moved our chickens over to here. We've got quite a few chickens, got quite a few eggs. I want people's opinion on what I've done with these low voltage wire relays and the cables. Because I've put them on to look as if I've got some string here, so I can always chuck basically a covering just to keep the animals dry when it rains. It's more an aesthetic thing. So if you guys are saying no, it's taken away from it, or there's something you can change about the outdoor parts of the pens, please let me know. And I've kind of got it set up here ready to do so, I just haven't got the copper wire to do it yet. And you see we've got our pigs and our cows. So there is room to have some more animals. I'm thinking some horses and some donkeys. But as you can see, I've also added in another farm. I've added in a wheat farm. Reason being for that is there is something I want to get into today, and as we can all tell by the name of the episode, that's right, it's going to be bees. So what I've done is I've started clearing this lot out. I will be putting down some saplings as well, so some oak saplings. I will also be putting down birch and spruce, so I'm going to find some spruce and birch. So I'll be doing some tree hunting in between streams and episodes, maybe even sometimes on streams. So let's actually get going, because I do have the majority of the materials on me right now, and we're going to need to come in here. So first of all, let's think about what do we need to actually get into bees and bee breeding, as well as tree breeding, which is the other use for the bees. And I'm just going to take something off my other screen. There we go. Right, so obviously we need queens, but what do we really need? Well, we need an apiary. So an apiary or bee house. Apiary is wood, wood planks, and an impregnated casing. An impregnated casing is logs in a carpenter with seed oil. Okay, so that's what gets us the impregnated casing. Right, so we need a carpenter. Carpenter is glass, sturdy casing, and bronze. That's not too bad, but we do need seed oil, which if I can't find anything that I need that way. Let's go back to this apiary, impregnated casing. We need seed oil, so how do we get seed oil? Well, there are a few ways of getting seed oil. Beetroot seeds gets us 10 millibuckets, melon gets us 10, pumpkin gets us 10, normal seeds gets us 10, okay. Ooh, chestnut gets us 220, walnut 180, cherries 50. So chestnuts gets us the most, and it also gets us mulch. Well, we won't be needing mulch right away, but seeds, I've got an abundant amount at the moment. So let's go with seeds. So, but we need a squeezer. Now I could go with the integrated dynamic squeezer, but oh wait, there's a forestry squeezer, which works just as well, and that is tin. Well, that'll work for us. So let's make that. Right, so what was it? It was sturdy casing, brass. So what we need, first of all, is the carpenter. We'll then need a squeezer. There is also another one we need as well. So if I just quickly make another sturdy casing, which to make it is bronze. One thing we didn't look at, generally because I already know. My apologies. And then copper is a centrifuge. A centrifuge will be needed shortly, but it's something we can ignore. I'm just going to get rid of this red wall for now. And where is my squeezer? Squeezer. In fact, I'm going to bring the squeezer over here for now. We'll pop you just there. And I'm just going to dig underneath it. For now, yeah, I'm going to need to dig all that back out. Right, we're going to be back in just a moment, guys, once I've hooked up some power into here for our squeezer. So, back in just a moment. Okay then everyone, we're back, and I have also brought something else with me, a hopper. And what's the hopper for? Ah, well. I also have an ender chest. Now, I've installed the ender chest before I started streaming. I mean recording. My god. I've been streaming a lot recently, guys. Excuse me. And it's filled with seeds. So I've set it up so a green chest in our farm back there. Not farm. Not farm, what is it? In the barn is going to be filled with seeds. This is all seeds out of the small storage crate in our tiny house. Been put into here and it's been turned into seed oil. Now, there's multiple uses of seed oil, but right now it is we're going to use it for something else. So, right this moment, I'm going to go grab some wood. I'm going to be back in a moment once this has generated a bucket of seed oil. Okay, guys? So, back in just a moment. And actually, no, before I disappear, I'm going to show you where I've put the ender chest. Because it is actually, you may be looking, well, where have I put it? I've plonked it here. So just like I've got this one for wood, which is actually transferring to our new power room, the basement of the power room. I've got this one now transferring to our factory. So that's that. And now now that's working. I shall be back in just a moment, guys. Okay, so we're back and we're literally just about ready. There we go, and there's our first bucket of seed oil. We've still got some more seed oil making. So then, let's move over to our carpenter, where we can, guess we can't, I can do it. There we go. Wood eventually. Nothing like dirt, just to entertain everyone. So, we need to put in what we want to make, which is the impregnated casing. Then if I just get 8, like so, chuck that in there. There it goes, it starts working. There is one impregnated casing. And just heads up, guys, I will be putting conduit facades in as well, so you won't be seeing this all the time. So there's our first impregnated casing. Right. Now, what I'm going to need is, actually no, I've got one in there. Why am I running round? Actually, how much did I use? I'm going to chuck in 3 more. So I can get 3 more made. Like them. So it was that, that, and that. So there's our first apiary. So I'll have to just take out those slabs. No, don't need anything out of there. Right. So then we're going to blitz it over to here. And I'm just going to pop down the apiary just about there. For now, that looks good. Okay. Now you're probably thinking, right, now what do we need to do to get bees? Well, in fact, do I have anything? Do I have any sticks? Do not have sticks. Of course I don't have sticks. But I've already got some bees and some honeycomb as a product. But what you need is a scoop. And I've already scooped out some things. So, to make a scoop, it is 6 sticks in a pattern like that, with wool just about there. So, I'm just going to show you now, because I've got a couple of beehives over here as well. Out that hurt. And you just use a scoop, like so. And that hurts. Okay, but now we have some more bees. And we have ignoble stock and pristine stock. Okay, well, let's go with ignoble first. I'm probably pronouncing that, I'm butchering the pronunciation of that. If I am, please let me know down below. Let's just pop you in there with a drone. So to do that, you need a princess and a drone. Once you've got them together, that princess becomes a queen. Right, there's no flowers. Okay. No flowers. Right, well, I can soon fix that. Come over here. I have 1 poppy. I have a tulip. And a dandelion. Let's give her that. Let's try and please the queen. So come back over. So that, that, and that. I'm just gonna pop them around like that. So as you can see now, the little red bee particle effects coming out. Our little apiary is working now. I was just coming around, having a look at the small little flowers I've got dotted about. It will actually, if this is left, spread out and get us more and more flowers. It will actually start making the flowers spread. But there's something else you can do, which I think I only have 1 sapling. I'm going to be back in a moment, guys. I'm just going to check see if we've got any more saplings, and we shall be back. And I'm back. Unfortunately, I only have... Oh, I don't have sticks. I'll have sticks in a minute anyway. Right, so I've gone and collected some more of the apiaries. So I'm just going to pop them down relatively near each other, just so that we can get started. I've gone and picked out some more bees from our small little house. And I'm just going to pop them in here. Right. So these are all working now, as you can see. You see on the bars, there is actually a timer for how long the bees actually work for. And the meadow bees only work during daytime. So what we can do is we can do something called bee breeding. And as a extension to bee breeding, you can also do tree breeding. So you can get things like nutmeg or coconut or cinnamon, things like that. These are from Binny's extra trees, but it's the same principle for forestry. So you can get larch, teak, desert acacia or acacia, however you pronounce that one, limewood, chestnut, even something like giant sequoia, maple, citrus, plum, ebony, which is just there, the infamous mahogany. That means we can have a desk and it can be made out of mahogany, people. I know someone will appreciate that. Okay, so and we also get all these different types of bees. Fuchsia, lime, excited, energetic. So if we actually just, because all the different types of bees also mean, when I find it, let me just put in comb, see if that works. Here we go. All the different types of comb. All the different types of comb is basically, we've got iron comb, static, energetic, golden, copper. If you were to centrifuge these, you'll get honey, you'll get beeswax, you can also get gold grains, and this is from golden comb. You use gold grains, you can get 4 to make dust. Bees are another way of resource generation, and they're passive. The process of putting in a princess and a drone can be automated, just with the item conduits very easily. But since I actually have some comb, and we have a centrifuge, let's get processing some. There we go. So there's 1 honey drop. There's some beeswax. Another honey drop. And another beeswax. So there we go. We've got a honey drop. We can then use the honey drop in Pam's Harvest recipes. Spooky music. Or we can pop it in a squeezer, get a chance of getting propolis, which can be used for other things, but also get honey. And then honey can be drunk, or it can be, if we put it in a fermenter, we can get biomass, loads of biomass, loads and loads of biomass. Can get other things. You can get other things than biomass. It's not wanting to show you. You can also use it in a carpenter to create other stuff. You can bottle it up to drink. But there's several different things we can use the honey for. And seeing as this squeezer is actually producing a fair bit of seed oil. Another thing, heads up guys, to expect to see popping up in and around our work area, more specifically next to our factory, is a few more of these. A few more tanks. Which has got quite a bit of essence in now. Yeah, it's working nicely. So there's a few more of those. They should be popping up soon and probably potentially more frequently. So that's working fine. So with these. So that is it, guys. This is the start of our bee process, and this one has finished now. So it's given us back another princess, and it's actually given us 2 drones. So what I will do between this episode, next episode, is I'm going to go around and I'm going to go hunting down some of these beehives. Because as we can also see, I've got some dotted about here, but these are unusual hives. These are from Magic Bees, an add-on to forestry, but it's also an add-on to, I believe, Thorncraft. So it can tie them all in together. And I think these bees don't actually bother me. But just in case you're worried about bees hurting you, you can get. So I spell this incorrectly. Here we go. An apiarist armor set. I heard footsteps. Did anyone else hear footsteps? So you can get apiarist armor. This will help protect you a bit more from hopefully getting. That might have been me. Then being stung by the bees. But that's going to be us for today, guys. So hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, hit like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below anything you want to see coming up in future episodes. But next episode, we are definitely going to run over some more of these. Well, I don't say run over, but definitely do a little bit more with bees. And before we move on to something else, you can hear something. So, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the episode, guys. Take care, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Take care.